Now what we're going for in this video is to produce a piece of sculpture with cattails in it. 3 different sizes of cattails. This piece will be about 24 inches long and 36 inches tall. Now, this is a dramatic piece of sculpture that will fit well into a living room, dining room, conference center, lakeside cabin. It just has a lot of possibilities. And even as dramatic as this is, it's surprisingly easy to do and takes minimal materials. Now once you have this particular piece of sculpture down, you can use the same techniques to, for example, if you want to make a smaller sculpture. Or towards the end of the video, I'll be showing you how to use the techniques to make a table sculpture. Since I'm going to be doing a number of these, I'll just go ahead and kind of braze these tubes to the rods. As you can see, I've finished brazing the top and the bottom of each of these. Now you could leave the finish like this and just rub off the fire scale. And when this is sprayed with a clear lacquer, it would give a very natural look. On this one, I cleaned it up so it's back down to the original copper. And you can see how bright this bronze looks. Another way to get this narrow groove right down in here, and also on this leaf, or to do this entire leaf, like in this cattail, I want this end right here to form closely up here. Although I want this part of the leaf to be a little further apart. Now I'd suggest wire brushing these edges before you anneal it, before you anneal the leaf, because it's stiffer right now. Once you anneal it, it's going to be very soft. So it's a little easier to wire brush these before they're annealed. I'm going to take these 2 away and spread these out some. When you're assembling your cattails, definitely make sure that you have these staggered heights. Just much more interesting. To give you an example, if you saw a picture of a cityscape, and you've got the high rises and the office buildings, they're at different levels, it makes it interesting. But if you saw a picture of a warehouse and it just got one flat roof, that's pretty boring. So, we want to add interest to our sculptures. So these staggered heights are important. Now what we're going for here is kind of a setting where you're going to find some cattails. And we want it to kind of simulate a rotten log that you'd find, on the bank of a pond or a creek or a lake. And I'm going to just almost lay this cutting torch on its side